Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook. In today's video, we're going to take a look at a massive NFT space that you're going to want to hear about. But before we do, if you'd hit that like and subscribe and tell your friends and family so we can get this information out to as many people as possible, that would be fantastic. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So this video is actually the result of a subscriber recommending that I take a look at a particular NFT platform and give them my 2 cents. Now, I have no problem doing that for subscribers, and oftentimes what I'll do is I'll take a look at it, I'll let them know my opinion, certainly not financial advice, and then they can kind of take it from there. But this particular one, I'm telling you, I wanted to share with everybody after I did a deep dive into this space. And the platform that I'm talking about is Ecomi, VeVe, and they utilize a token called OMI. And the platform that they have produced with respect to their NFTs is really something else. And guys, I actually did a fairly deep dive into this one. I read the white paper. I actually went online and looked into the management team. I did some research in terms of what the strategic partnerships are. I even looked way back at the price action, and I was really convinced by the time I went through all the information I had to look at that this one is one that has some amazing potential going forward. Now guys, as we know, the NFT space is truly going to be a remarkable space indeed, and especially in the digital collectibles side of NFTs. Because remember, NFTs are not only going to be utilized for digital collectibles, but they're also going to be utilized for all kinds of things like title deeds to your home and other property, like maybe your vehicles and things like that. This space, the digital collectible space, we know has been one of the most explosive spaces when it comes to NFTs and price action, and you really don't have to go that far to see that. We've watched the Bored Ape Yacht Club and how amazingly fantastic some of those NFTs have just appreciated in price, and the trading volumes are really staggering. Well, when I took a look at Ecomi, and I started to apply my 4 principal rules, right? It has to have a real world utility, right? Has to have a great management team, has to have some amazing strategic partnerships, and there's got to be some phenomenal price action for me to get involved. Well, this one had all 4 of those bang on. And the first one, guys, is the real world utility. Well, in this new digital space, one of the big deals out there obviously is people want rarity in their digital collectibles. Now back in our day, we traded, hockey cards, baseball cards, and all that kind of stuff. And for those of you who don't understand the NFT space from the digital collectible point of view, this is how I kind of grasp it. There are some out there that are extremely highly sought after for their rarity and their collectability, especially like in, the sports card arena. Well, in the digital asset space, digital collectibles are like that. And what VeVe has done is they've partnered up with some amazing partnerships. I mean, we're talking Marvel, DC Comics, Disney, and all other sorts, and as well as individual creators. And they have created a platform not only for folks to actually utilize and purchase these digital collectibles and all these non-fungible tokens and images and various things like that, but a way in which they can be shared and viewed in augmented reality, literally right in the space that they're in, whether it's their room, their kitchen, wherever. I was amazed when I was looking into this, and if the way in which I understood it, I thought this is going to absolutely explode. This is a way of displaying your digital collectibles out there and enjoying them in a way that I have not yet seen, and it was truly something else. Now, after real world utility, one of the things I always look at is who's on the management team. And so I was reviewing the management team for VeVe and Ecomi, and I came across the name of Alfred Kahn. And I'm telling you, this guy is the head of their global licensing department. And I would imagine most folks don't even know who this guy is. But I'm going to tell you something. This guy is a legend in the licensing space. Now, we all have probably heard of Pokemon, right? Well, this guy is actually the guy who coined the very phrase Pokemon. In fact, Pokemon in Japan used to be known as pocket monsters. And it was Alfred Kahn who actually changed that to Pokemon and took it out of Japan and introduced it to the world. And you are talking about a multi-billion dollar licensing of Pokemon. And not only that, this guy's responsible for a whole bunch of others. Cabbage Patch Kids, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I mean a lot of big ones. And with this guy sitting on the seat, the head of the global licensing for Ecomi and their digital collectibles, you have got a real powerhouse with this particular guy on the board. And I'm telling you, those things matter when you're dealing with this space. And it was truly something. And I felt like, wow, this really adds a lot of credibility to this particular platform. Now, next to that was strategic partnerships. So I started to look at, well, who are they putting all these out for? And I started to see some big ones. And in fact, you know, you're taking a look at some real collectibles that have always been major collectibles. And we're talking superheroes like Spider-Man and Superman. And you've got both Marvel and DC there, and then they're also coming out with Disney, and there's some major brands out there that they are working with in terms of doing up these digital collectibles. And guys, look, I know lots of people that are so in love with Disney that they buy everything, right from their underwear to socks to hats, you name it. And you could see right before your very eyes that these guys are going to make a massive impact. Now, yeah, are Disney, Marvel, and DC licensed to other platforms? They are. But when you couple that with this augmented reality where you can actually project some of these images into the real world space and enjoy them like that and share them with others, I think this is going to be truly amazing. And in fact, I have a short little clip here of a Superman digital collectible that Ecomi has put out there that can be enjoyed in augmented reality. Just check this out. So did you see that? I mean, can you imagine how explosive that will be when a kid can put his favorite superhero in there and actually enjoy it with his other kids from every angle possible and project it into all kinds of environments? I mean, it's going to be truly something else. At least for me, I thought that was extremely impressive. So last but not least, of course, I looked at the price action. Now, in this particular token, you're looking at 750 billion max supply, and that is a significant number to be sure. But when I took a look at its all-time low back on January 4th of 2019, it was trading at 0.000003, so 5 zeros and a 3. And by March of 2021, this thing has skyrocketed to 1.3 cents. I mean, that is an absolute astronomical return, truly phenomenal. And then I started to think about it like this. This is a token that has some real world utility. And when you compare it to the sentiment in this marketplace, I thought this has some amazing room to grow. In fact, right now I think it's trading at what, 0.001. And then, you know what? I was thinking about Shiba Inu. There's a meme coin that had absolutely no utility whatsoever, that literally exploded into space. So when I thought about this one, I thought, hey, there is some potential risk reward here. Now that is just me. That is certainly not financial advice. And by the way, guys, nobody has paid me dime one to come out here and talk about this token. In fact, like I said at the beginning, this came out from one of my early subscribers who had just encouraged me, hey, will you take a look at this one? And when I did, I just thought I'd like to share it with all of you out there as well. So, hey, this is the video I have for you today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, if there's something I said that you completely disagree with, you drop that down in the comments right there. And if there's something that I left out that you think should be mentioned, well, you drop that down in there as well, and we can have a discussion. Guys, before you go, check this place out. I've showed this so many times. It is one of my favorite spots. And today we had just a really, really hard rain. And boy, it just smells like, Irish spring. It's something else. Really is nice. Well, guys, as you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. But if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And guys, we're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and we certainly can't do it without you. So if you're one of the thousands of people who have been watching these videos but haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We would really love to have you on board. So in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.